sitting outside your home on a quiet evening when you catch the distant sound of a ngoma drum drifting over from a village ceremony. Even though you are miles away and can't see the performers, you instinctively know if the music is for a joyous wedding or a solemn gathering. That's because music is a beautifully organized structure. Just as a cook uses salt, oil, and tomatoes to build a rich Rolex or groundnut paste, musicians use specific ingredients to build their sound. Every piece of music you hear is built from these 5 blocks: pitch, rhythm, tempo, dynamics, and timbre. Learning how these blocks work changes the way you hear your favorite songs. It gives you a new way to appreciate Uganda's incredible musical heritage. Let's start with pitch. This is the exact highness or lowness of a musical sound. Think of a small bird chirping high in a mango tree. That's a high pitch. The deep, heavy roar of a lion in Queen Elizabeth National Park is a low pitch. This happens because of a simple rule. Pitch depends on how fast an object vibrates. Fast vibrations create high sounds. Slow vibrations create low sounds. You can see this on an Adungu player's harp. The short, tight strings vibrate very quickly to make high notes. The long, thick strings move much slower, creating the deep bass notes. On a graph, a high pitch looks like this bright orange wave, packed tightly together because the sound is vibrating so fast. A low pitch looks like this blue wave, stretched out much wider because the vibrations are moving slower. Whenever an instrument builder changes the size or tension of a string or a drum skin, they are manipulating that speed of vibration to control the pitch. Next are rhythm and tempo. While people often use these words to mean the same thing, they are actually 2 different gears in the music. Tempo is the overarching speedometer of the song. It's the steady pulse that dictates if a piece is fast, like a kadodi dance, or slow. This timeline shows tempo as a series of perfectly steady beats, acting like the unvarying heartbeat of the song. Rhythm is the actual arrangement of long notes, short notes, and silences that play over that steady heartbeat. Look at how the rhythm icons fall. They land in clusters, sometimes right on the beat, and sometimes in the gaps between the beats, creating a complex pattern. Tempo provides the steady foundation, but rhythm is the complex dance that happens on top of it. Our 4th element is dynamics. This is simply the volume, how loud or soft the performers play. Performers use volume to change the emotion of a story. A storyteller might drop their voice to a whisper to build suspense, then shout for joy when the hero saves the day. Visually, a loud sound creates a wave with a lot of vertical height. When the sound is soft, that wave height shrinks down until it is almost flat. This is a vital tool for performers. If a soloist is singing next to a noisy market in Kampala, they have to increase their dynamics to push their sound waves over the noise of the crowd. By mastering volume, a performer controls the attention of the audience and shapes the emotional journey of the song. Finally, we have timbre. Think about how you can recognize your mother's voice calling you from another room without seeing her. Every sound has a unique texture or tone color. Even if 2 different instruments play the same note at the same volume, they will still sound different to your ear. This identity is created by the physical materials used to build the instrument. An animal skin stretched over a hollow wooden log creates a deep, warm vibration that you can feel in your chest. Compare that to a wooden flute. The air moving through a small pipe creates a bright, piercing, and breathy sound. Whether it's wood, lizard skin, or metal, the materials act as a filter that gives every instrument its own irreplaceable character. A great performance brings all 5 of these blocks together at the same time. Imagine a modern troupe where traditional flutes and digital keyboards match their high and low pitches while blending their very different sound textures. The drummers layer complex rhythms over the fast, driving tempo, perfectly matching the energy of the dancers. Notice how the group controls their dynamics, dropping the volume to let a soloist speak, then exploding back to a loud climax. Music is a language happening all around us, every single day. The next time you hear a song on the radio or a drum in your village, listen for these blocks. You'll hear the deliberate craft that makes every Ugandan song unique.